Yeah. Hey, Shalawam Shalawam, Chief Asa, K.O.Y, letting blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans know that we the Hebrew Israelites. Yeah, the people in the Bible, man, we've been doing this, man. Yeah, we've been doing this. K.O.Y been out for the last going on 4 years, you know. About to be the fourth Passover for us, you know. I've been in this truth, for the last 8 years, you know. It was a struggle for the first two, you feel me? But I was still being persistent, right? So we gotta teach our brothers and sisters the same thing. If you got this channel and we met in these streets, hey, yeah, this channel is for you, all right? It's all you gotta do is to subscribe, hit the like, you feel me? Share, make sure your bell notifications is up, right? All right, so tonight, we're gonna be talking about a crucial topic, all right, within our community, all right, the black and the brown community, right? That topic is a cold heart. You feel me? A hard heart. You feel me? You feel me? That's what our topic is gonna be about. Why is the men and women in our community, right, getting a cold heart? Why is our generation getting worse and worse? Right? This is going to be the topic for tonight's discussion, right? And we're gonna talk a little bit about our origins as well, where we come from, right? Like real talk. I be trying to tell our people, man, hey, bruh, we not Africans, right? We not no motherfucking Africans. Excuse my language, but I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. We not no Africans, no way, form, shape, no way. No, hey, come on now, let's be real. And all of us is not Native Americans, right? Only one tribe is Native Americans within the 12 tribes of Israel, which is the tribe of Gad, right? Some say Reuben too, right? So we're gonna clear the waters up, right? We're gonna talk about the origins, right? Where we come from, because you gotta understand, you know, I was talking Slakia. I was talking to, a couple people yesterday, a couple brothers and sisters about our origins, where we came from. All right. We understand about Adam, right? So we're not going to discuss Adam. That's for a different topic, the creation story, right? But we're going to be talking about, after the flood, all right? A little bit after the flood, because I still want to bring it, I want to have a different lesson for that video as well. So we're going to get in little topics of certain things, right? So when you look at after the flood, remember, I spoke to the young Aqua, yesterday when I was going out doing boots on the ground, and I put it to her attention about Noah had three sons. It was Shem, Ham, and Japheth, right? Okay, but the Europeans would say the Earth was populated by Mongoloid, Negroid, and Caucasoid. The white man always try to find something to debunk the Bible, right? It is always something that can't be proven, right? Ham is the progenitor of all the dark races, but not the Negroes. The Negroes, the niggas, Mexicans, and Native Americans, we come from Shem in the Bible, right? Shem, the Shemites. So when they start talking about we anti-Semitic, There's no, like I said in the prior video, there's no Sim in the Bible. It's Shem. That's a name, right? A Hebrew name, right? So the Shemites, which is the tribe of the lineage of Shem, his descendants, right, are the people in Samaria, the black-haired children, the inventor of the wheel, right? In Mesopotamia, Abraham, which is Abram at first, the Most High had him leave Mesopotamia, the land of the Chaldees, the land of Ur, right? And he went to the land of Canaan, or Canaan, which is the land of Israel, YASHARAHLA, the land of milk and honey, right? So you got to understand this, that Israel is the mother of us all. The Most High, he separated us from the other nations, right? So that's an origin right there, right? So, excuse me. So that's an origin right there, right? Later on, you know, the 12 sons the 12 sons of Jacob sold their brother Joseph to Egypt, right? Egypt was sold. Joseph was sold as a slave to Egypt by his brothers because of jealousy, right? He was sold, and when he was sold, the Most High gave him favor in the land of his captivity while he was in Egypt, right? He was sold into Egypt. He didn't come from Egypt. He came from the land of Canaan, which is the land of Israel, right? So when he was sold into that land, the Most High favored him. He blessed. All right, he was one of the king's wise men, right? And he got in a high position, right? And ended up saving Egypt. And later on, after that, after he saved Egypt, what happened? Years passed. Years later, there was another ruler that came up and forgot, who did not know Joseph, and enslaved all of Joseph's people, which is the Hebrews. Because once he became a high person in Egypt, he brought his family back. He forgave his brothers. And the Hebrews was multiplying in that land, to the point that Egyptians was scared, and so they oppressed us, then they enslaved us. So the Most High had to use Moses to free us out of that land, right? And we fled to the wilderness after the Most High freed us from Egypt by giving Egypt plagues, doing Passover. So the Most High split the sea for us as well. And we crossed that sea so we can go back to the land of Canaan, which is Israel, the land of milk and honey, right? Real talk. The Most High used Moses to make statute laws and commandments for blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, right? Blessings or curses, the laws. If you keep God's laws, I'll set you higher than all the nations of the earth, which is in Deuteronomy 28:1. And if you break my laws, you've been the lowest of all the nations of the earth. Deuteronomy 28:15, right? And this is why we in the hood in America right now, right? Because when you skip past, when you forward after Moses and Joshua, and you jump to Yahushua, right? Or Yahushua, he was prophesying out of the Deuteronomies as well, when he said, I'm paraphrasing, but when he was saying, don't be sad for me, but be sad for your children, right? Because he knew that we was going to go into captivity, right? Now, tell me where in the hell you see Slacky. Tell me where in the hell you see white Jews being sold as slaves, right? So this is how you know this is our history, because the prophecies match us to the T, right? From us being sold on ships, which is in Deuteronomy 28 and 68. Us having yokes of iron around our neck, right? We went through all this stuff, y'all. So right now we fulfill, the prophecies are being fulfilled, and we also reaching other prophecies, right? I'm saying all this to let you know the state of mind that we're in. We never recovered as being slaves. We've been holding on to curses for thousands and thousands of years, right? Because what our forefathers have done to forsake, our forefathers and our mothers done to forsake God's laws, right? They broke the contract agreement, right? And this is why we going through so much hell as a people. This is why they tripping on Kanye West, because they know if they keep us in sin, we're gonna be a weak people. But if we keep the laws and we love the Most High, which is keeping the law in action, then we be a blessed people, right? So we got to talk about this, right? You know, we got to talk about where we come from. And look, I want to bring out more studies about it. Right now, we're only scratching the surface. We coming from 2 True Judah, KOY 2 True Judah 144. You know, we coming off of a strike. So we watching what we saying more right now. You know, and they locked our channel for an entire week. And this is our backup channel. They completely deleted our first channel, right? Because we pushing this information out. I personally have been pushing this out for the last 5 years, right? Then we got Captain. He been pushing it out for the last 3 years. Soldier Dino, 3 years, right? We've been fellowshipping for the last 5 years, right? We've been building brick upon brick. This is why we so strict. We've been lenient with some brothers, but we've been bumping up the policies, right? As we've been getting bigger. Because there's no way when you come into this truth and you receive all the information that you should be going back into your old lifestyle. You should be frontlining and being a soldier every single day, y'all. Every single day, you should be a soldier out there if you're a black man in America and you know the truth, right? Don't be like Jesse Jackson, Martin Luther King, or these damn pastors. Y'all see the destruction going on in our community, right? If you know this information, you're not going out in these highways and the byways like the Most High commanded the men to do, then guess what? You failing the Most High. You failing your brothers and your people. All right? You see the conditions of the household. The women would not submit to her man, and the man would not protect the household, right? You brothers complain about how y'all can't even get a decent woman. How these sisters not even giving y'all a chance, right? And a lot of sisters do not look at the brothers the same way. It's just like a lot of you niggas don't look at the sisters the same way. Y'all don't see potential in each other. And that's what's destroying our community. Y'all don't love each other. Y'all have hate and y'all despise each other, right? But I tell you, black man, so-called black, brown, and Latino man, and Native American, indigenous man, if you come back to the statute, laws, commandments, right? The Most High will bless you with a wife, what we call a rib, which Eve come from Adam. We understand. The Bible says the man wasn't made for the woman, but the woman made for the man, right? But Christ tell you also, you got to be able to love your wife like Christ loved the church and be willing to give your life for your rib, right? So it's a balance that you must understand. You must put the work in. Any wicked sister that's not with you putting this truth out, the Most High is gonna separate you from her. But you cannot you can't be no damn simp, brother. All right, y'all can't be simps, right? You understand, you a king. You gotta be able to be the head of your household. And if she don't respect that, leave her. Well, I ain't gonna say leave her. The Most High will separate you guys. You ain't supposed to leave your wife, okay? But the Most High, if she's rebellious enough, she will leave you. All you got to do is just keep putting the truth out, right? But if you stop putting the truth out, you're going to be just as wicked as her, and y'all both going to be doomed for the lake of fire, right? You got to be able to be out there to teaching your brothers, your sisters. You got to be able to teach your rib. If she's not listening, just keep doing what you're doing, right? And you sisters supposed to submit to your man, right? We all in captivity right now. The white man is using you, right? The white man is using the sisters, right? And a lot of you sisters don't even know it, right? Y'all don't understand the history of Jim Crow, right? Y'all don't understand that. Y'all don't understand um, the Willie Lynch letters, right? Because this is what happens. The white man makes sure they put this rent up high. They throw the man in jail, give him less resources, opportunity to get a job or anything, where he got to rely on his wife, which is a horrible thing, right? And the sisters don't see that that's going on. They're only concerned about the bills and what you can do for them at the moment, instead of being righteous, virtuous women like the Bible made them. A lot of sisters leaving their husbands over a damn paycheck, right? When a lot of you brothers, but a lot of you brothers don't even be trying. Some of you brothers do try, but your ribs don't care about it either. So you got to understand the balance of it. If you're not righteous, right, your perspective of your spouse gonna be off, right? And you gonna be off, right? Because a lot of men is out there busting their ass, but they don't get enough money, and that's the problem. It's not enough. Even if they do have a job, sometimes it's not enough, right? So that these are the struggles that you got to endure, right? Sisters, you have to endure temptation to be saved. Temptation is leaving your man, divorcing your man, sleeping with a new man, jumping from man to man, having multiple babies by different men, right? Only collecting child support, and that's why you only having these babies, right? And you brothers, same thing. Y'all allow y'all women to drive y'all so crazy, y'all leave. Y'all don't try. Y'all separate yourselves emotionally, physically, right? A lot of y'all are petty as well. A lot of you brothers also be striking your women, right? A lot of you brothers have your women take gun charges, drug charges. A lot of you niggas, right, be boyfriend pimping. So we gonna keep it real, all right? And until you turn back and come back to who you are, you're gonna be in hell. All right. So none of this concern you, right? Your pleasure is more important than everlasting life, because one day you will get destruction for disobeying the Most High. Taco Bell and a bit crazy with its breakfast. All these commercials, man. Because rebellion, you gotta understand, rebellion is the sin of witchcraft, right? The Most High put an order on how we should be operating within our communities. The household is the nucleus of everything for us in our community. It's the nucleus, all right? So when you go to John 8 and 44, right? John 8 and 44, it says, ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. They're talking about you brothers and sisters. Y'all all of you who break the statute, laws, and commandments, it says you are of your father the devil, because the devil is the disobedient one who rebels against the Most High. So that's your father, right? A lot of y'all only want to worship the Most High on your terms, right? So it says, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speak a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it, right? A lot of you guys will resist the righteous things, the purest things. Y'all will resist the truth for your own lust, all right? your own emotions. A lot of you guys are just a lot of you just loyal to your emotions, men and women, right? Y'all don't know how to take sacrifices for each other. Y'all don't know how to love each other, right? And y'all don't even know how to love your children or your homies or your neighbors, right? The homie the brother next door. Y'all mean mugging, right? When y'all sisters are driving, right? If another woman looking at your man, you be like, what this bitch looking at? Right? Look how quick you so quick to get angry at the next person, right? Of your own peers. Right? That's what's destroying our people. And it's a bitter hatred and an unforgiveness that you guys have. A lot of you, the sisters have it because they don't have no father in the household, right? And the men have it because the father's not in the household and they're only raised by their mother. So the men be effeminate, and the women, since they don't have a father, they're not effeminate, they act masculine because they try to replace what they're missing for themselves, right? That's what's going on. And y'all starting to do as y'all want. Y'all don't have no structures, no guideline, because the man was not in the household. The white man took the black man out of the household, and this is why you do as you want, right? Y'all don't have no boundaries. Y'all say, well, you think the God in the Bible is a man-made God because the Bible was written by a man. So you have your own perspective of a higher power, right? A different idol in your mind. You do not worship the Most High, which is the power, right? Y'all worship a fragment of your imagination, your conscience, which tell you how to live, right? Which control your life. This is why a lot of you brothers, the Bible says don't eat swine, which is pork. You brothers eat pork bacon, right? And say, well, God knows my heart. The most bullshit. The Most High, he says, touch not the unclean thing that I receive you, right? He also will tell you he will reject you as well. So let's be real with it, YASHARAHLA. YASHARAHLA just means Israel, right? This is Second Chronicles 7:14. If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven and will forgive their sin and will heal their land. So the Most High says, my people. That's a possessive pronoun, meaning it's your property, right? The Most High says we're his people, right? He says, if we will repent and turn back from our wicked ways and repent, he will forgive us of our sin. What is sin, though? Because a lot of y'all just say that loosely, right? So we go to 1 John 3:4, right? It says, whosoever commits sin transgresses also the law, for sin is the transgression of the law. So sin is the transgression of law. When you break God's law, that means you're in sin. There's 613 laws that the Most High Yahweh God made. His name is Yahweh. God is the title. He made 613 laws for you to keep. If you break one of these laws, you are in sin, right? Yeah, there's no such thing of a free will, right? It's impossible. How in the hell you got free will? Can you control yourself after you get shot? You feel me? Or if you're in cardiac arrest, or if you have a seizure? No, you can't, right? So let's be real. There's no such thing as free will, right? So you go to 1 Kings 8, and we're going to read chapter 47, because that's a precept to 2 Chronicles 7:14. It says, yet if they shall bethink themselves in the land whether they was carried captives means as slaves, and repent and make supplication like a commitment, right? Unto thee in the land of them that carried them captives, saying, we have sinned. I mean, we broke God's laws, right? You got to repent and you got to admit to it. You can't be prideful. And have done perversely, meaning wickedly. We have committed wickedness. Wickedness like what? A lot of us have wicked hearts, right? Murder on our mind, selling dope to each other, poisoning our people, right? Beating up each other, right? Killing each other, right? Having lustful addictions, right? That's wickedness. Being a free spirit is wickedness, right? Let's be real. Celebrating holidays like Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween, that's wickedness. Christmas is a pagan holiday, bruh. It's paganism. Christmas have nothing to do with the Bible or Yahushua Christ, the Mashiach's birth at all. When you celebrate Christmas and you put that tree in your house, this is the cursed thing. That tree in your house is symbolic for Nimrod's rod, right? His groan, his thing, right? That's what it's symbolic for. So y'all worshiping another man's rod in your house when you bring that tree in your household, right? Let's be real with it. It's nothing but wickedness, right? Then it says, and so return unto thee with all their hearts. All your heart don't mean in your chest, means your mind, your soul. And with all their soul in the land of their enemies. America is the land of your enemy, right? Which led them away captive and pray unto thee towards their land. You gotta pray towards the east, right? Towards the east, which thou gavest unto their fathers, the city which thou hast chosen, and the house which I have built for thy name. Then the Most High says, hear thou their prayers and their supplication in heaven, thy dwelling place, and maintain their cause. Because right now, when you in sin, the Most High don't hear your prayers. He don't care about you, right? You just nothing. You scum to him, right? Because he said he don't hear a sinner's prayer. And when you break the law, that means you're a sinner. Because sin is a transgression of the law. Keep remembering that. Meditate on that. Right? So now we're going to go to Matthew 22 and 37, right? This is Yahushua, Jesus. We don't say Jesus, so we say Yahushua. The actual ancient Hebrew name is Yahushua, who is Christ. In Hebrew, Christ means Mashiach, which means anointed. It says, Yahushua said unto him, thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul and with all thy mind. So Yahushua said you must love the Most High with all thy heart, with all thy soul, and all thy mind. He said you must keep the laws, in other words, right? Because remember, what is love? Because a lot of y'all get this wrong all the time. This is why y'all have hatred in your household towards each other, because y'all follow Disney fantasies and y'all ignore realities, right? Y'all only think about the white wedding and the white picket fence. Y'all don't think about real love and how to endure through it. Oh, I love this woman. I'm gonna endure whatever. You feel me? I'm gonna endure it. It's breaking up is not an option. Sisters, they don't be thinking about that. And nigga don't have no money by next month. This nigga out. You feel me? She don't think about, I need to love this man no matter what. Because a lot of the things been taught to hate about your man, you're Europeanized to hate your man, right? Meaning you was tricked to hate your man. Your true intentions is to actually love your man, right? And actually put up with his shit, right? If he's not beating you, right, and trying to kill you, everything else you should put up with, right? And I can tell you, I can give you scriptures about that, right? So it says Isaiah 59:2, right? It says, but your iniquities have separated between you and your God, and your sins have hid his face from you that he will not hear you. So that's talking about when you sin, it separates you from you and the Most High, where the Most High hide his face from you. So you can call on him all you want, but he's not going to hear you, right? So this is going on in these last days. Our people is having nothing but hatred towards each other, right? It's because none of us is keeping the statute, laws, commandments. That's why, right? But I want to share to you guys a fact. Look on the screen right there. What you see is an ivy pomegranate, right? That's an artifact, right? It's not made out of ivory at all. It's made out of a hippopotamus. It's found in West Africa, well, South Africa, and you see Hebrew around it, right? You see the Hebrew around it, right? And it translate. It says, "Holy sacred to priests of the house of Yahweh," right? So we must understand. You feel me? These are artifacts showing that we are the real people in the Bible, right? We are the Bible is only made for us, right? So we gonna keep it real, and and keep telling y'all the truth, all right? Because the Bible said the truth will set you free, right? The truth will set you free, all right? But this is Chief Asa, our praise to the Most High Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. This Saturday we will be meeting up, all right? Any KOY members that have not been going to camp, all right, have not been going to Shabbat meetings, right? You need to get your spirit right for these next couple of days and attend. There should be nothing that you're putting before the service of the Most High, right? If you're a soldier, a lieutenant, you feel me, a sergeant, whatever, or even you just a rookie, right? You just starting out, right? It should be a confliction in your heart. A lot of you brothers be leaving and have excuses to leave, right? Certain events pop up, so y'all out of town, or y'all show up then y'all leave. Nah, hell nah, right? It should be a conviction in your heart, because the Most High put you through certain things for rejecting Him, turning your back from Him, and not putting all your work in, right? Y'all must put the Most High first, you brothers. If y'all want to get y'all women right, y'all children right, your household right, put the Most High first. And if your women and children is not for it, guess what? The Most High will bless you with sevenfold, right? Put Him first before your wife and your child, right? No matter what condition they are in, right? Put it before your business. No matter how much money you finna make. Put it before your job. A lot of brothers, especially KOY, they get their jobs and they out. You feel me? They leaving, they go to Rancho Cucamonga like Uncle Elroy. You feel me? And they out. You feel me? Never coming back or something. Check in with your brothers. No matter how hard it is. A text is nothing. Going to the group chat is nothing, right? Handle your business, soldiers, right? We got a lot of work ahead of us, right? We kings. Yahushua says, endure unto the end, and He will give you the crown of life. If you want your crowns, right, endure. Endure the temptation, the drama, the conflicts. Put your body out there as a living sacrifice, like the scriptures say. I don't care if you ex-gangbanger. We'll find you a different location to be at. But the Most High will have your back, and you got to have faith that He's going to have your back. And if something even happened to you, Most High's will, right? Don't be no square for the Most High, right? So all praise to the Most High, Yahweh, Bashim, Yahweh Shah, KOY Chief Asa.